Greetings and salutations, Internet. My name is TJ, and welcome to Magic the Gathering. You're probably wondering, where's Trails in the Sky? You should have been uploading Trails in the Sky today. Well, no one was watching it, so you're not wondering that. And I was starting to get a little burnt out on it. So, putting that on the back burner. It will be back, but for now, we're gonna do some other things, like some Magic the Gathering. We're playing Explorer today, like I promised several weeks ago. We're gonna start with the same thing we started Historic with, Mono Black Master. I've made some slight changes. If you haven't seen the original deck, go check that out. It would really help. Thank you. But if you haven't, we're gonna go ahead and go over the deck. So, the deck is based around Marionette Master. It's one of my favorite cards. I love it. I used to play it in Standard when it was illegal years ago. It is for 4 and 2 black, you get a 1/3 with Fabricate 3, which means it either makes 3 servos or enters with 3+1/+1 counters. Then, whenever an artifact I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to its power. So, the goal is to get 5 artifacts, slam Marionette Master, and kill them instantly. How do I going to do that? Primarily through treasures. Our main treasure producers, we have Shambling Ghast, makes a treasure when it dies, or gives target creature -1/-1 as some little incidental removal. Skullport Merchant enters and makes a treasure. It also is one of our sack outlets. Undercity Scrounger, when another creature dies, we could tap it to make a treasure token. And Deadly Dispute, which lets us sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards, and create a treasure token. And this is what replaced Witch's Oven, which just wasn't doing it for me. Of course, we also have Treasure Map, one of my favorite cards. Again, love this card. Pay 1, tap it to scry 1, put a landmark counter on it. Then if there are 3 more, we flip it and make 3 treasure tokens. This is the biggest bulk treasure maker. It also helps us draw cards. And we have our sack outlets that help us sacrifice our artifacts, which includes Undercity Scrounger, because it's an artifact creature. We have Dockside Chef as our big important one. It's a 1-drop, it's cheap. Sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw a card. Skullport Merchant, again, sacrifice another artifact or creature, draw a card for 2 mana. Seems pretty good. 1 Yahenni has haste whenever creature opponent controls dies, but puts a counter on it. Sacrifice another creature, it gains indestructible. So this lets us just sack our board for free, and can be a big threat if it sticks around long enough. And we have 1 Hostile. I don't know how good this will be, but I threw it in here to try it out. We can pay 1 to sacrifice a creature, put a soul counter on it, and then over 3 or more, we transform it into Creeping In, which is a big later game threat. Whenever it attacks, I exile a creature card from my graveyard. There should be a few in there by the time the game is over. And each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life for X the number of creature cards I've exiled with it. So, yeah, should be good. And I can face it out. We have Castle Lochthwain in our lands for drawing cards, Field of Ruin for pesky lands that do things. And then interaction-wise, we got 4 Fatal Push and 4 Thoughtseize in the main board. And that's the deck. Sideboard, Soul Guide Lantern for graveyard, Go Blank for graveyard, Feed the Swarm for annoying enchantments, Bloodchief Thirst for annoying planeswalkers and annoying creatures, Necromentia for just things we can't deal with. We should have a couple more copies, probably. 1 God Eternal Bantu for big, long games where perhaps waiting for Marionette Master might not cut it. And 1 Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh for the memes. Don't question me. And that's gonna do it. I'll see you for game number 1. Alright, game number 1. Our opponent is on the play. Okay, we've got Thoughtseize, Maps, a Master, Whip Enthusiast. We'll try this. Okay, they're on black. Let's see what they're working with. Flash and a Thieves Guild Sorcerer. Oh, they're on rogues. Oh, this is gonna be miserable. Creature highest mana cost among creatures with planeswalkers they control. Okay. Fine then. Merfolk Windrobber. Just come to player. The player mills a card. Okay. Price it and draw a card. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is really a race to Marionette Master. Okay. Yes. Push the Enforcer. Get rid of it now. Shove it off a cliff. Play out the Shambling Gas. Kill the Wind Robber later. Activate the map. I'd like to scry. Put a stop on my upkeep. They pushed it. Okay. Kill your Windbinder. They are working with no gas. Yeah, we'll keep Deadly Dispute. We can play Enthusiast. Yes, draw that card. Go to my main phase. Play Weaponcraft Enthusiast to make 2 creatures. Acquisitions Expert. When it enters battlefield, target opponent reveals the number of cards from their hand equal to the number of creatures in your party. You may choose one of those cards. That player discards that card. I'm gonna show you treasure map. Just what I needed. We'll accept the swamp. We will sacrifice Weaponcraft Enthusiast to draw 2 cards and make a treasure. We'll make sure the last card in your hand isn't anything that's playable. Cool. No attacks. You're good, opponent. No blocks. Trying to place their land. I activate this ability. I'm good. I draw a card. I draw a Dockside Chef. I could draw another Acquisitions Expert. It's not ideal. But they're gonna struggle to deal with it anyways. I really don't want to draw an Acquisitions Expert and get rid of it. Get in with the servos. They're about to become fodder for the Marionette Master. Yeah, exactly! That's what I was concerned about! They'll play the hostile. I'd like to draw a card. Thank you. I'd like to draw a card. Pew! Pew 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 pew! Sacrifice this treasure. I'd like to draw some cards. Sacrifice this treasure. I'd like to draw some cards. Look at that card. I mean, they have to block Marionette Master. These things don't have Death Touch or anything. I don't think I've ever won a game by beating down with Marionette Master, but you know, whatever works. No removal. Come on, no removal. And opponent scoops it up. Alright. Opponent is on rogues. Rogues. How do I deal with rogues? Extra removal. Go down 1 Scrounger. Go down both the Scroungers, really. Run it back like that. Or do I want a couple of the Blood Chief there? Or the Feed the Swarms? I think I do. Trim a map. Push gets most of it. trim one of you. Okay, opponents on the play. Okay. Opponents on the play, we have removal for their rogues. And a Thoughtseize to keep them in check. I'd like some more action, but shutting them down early seems useful. Then it gives me time to build up before they just obliterate my deck. Rogues is annoying to play against. Okay. Opponent just decided, nah, we're not playing the game anymore, so I guess I'll take that. It's a free win. See you for game number 2. Alright, match number 2. We are on the play. Let's go. Dockside Chef, Thoughtseize, Marionette Master. It could be better. We keep having hands like that. They could be better. Always lead on Thoughtseize. What are we working with? Oh, I know exactly what you're doing. Rada? I mean, you're playing Cat Oven. I'll take your oven. Rada's interesting one. Just playing some Spicy Jun. Is this not Jun Sacrifice? Is this just Spicy Jun featuring Cat Oven? Well, they just drew another oven, so... Screw me, I guess. I'm not going to bother. They just block with the cat, sacrifice it to the oven. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is frustrating. Yes, yes. We are being cat oven. Okay. Our clock got a bit faster. Swamp, bottom it. Pass the turn. Plan to kill my chef. Just upsetting. I'll not block. Like to have this merchant later. That's a Shambling Ghast for next turn. The next turn I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treasures. I don't need it. I just have to delay until I can slam this master into the board. Play another Skullport Merchant. They are Jun Sacrifice. I don't understand Rada. Like, what's the deal for Rada? It'll be so satisfying to beat Jun Sacrifice. No attacks. Yep. Yep. Play out Rada. They have a Rada. Okay, my turn. Activate ability. We scry. Deadly Dispute. Draw that card. Okay, now that's interesting. This is whenever a player sacrifices a permanent. So, I'm going to take 5 damage. 6, 7. Can throw them for 12. I could dome them for 16. I currently still die? We pass the turn. No attacks. Well, we're always gonna get really big. We're always gonna get really big and have first strike. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go for it. Targets, opponent. Okay. That's 3 counters on it. Auto pay. Sacrifice one of these. Try to kill them. Yep. This is it. That works. Yes. It doesn't really matter. I think we got the push too late. I should have gone and done that the first thing. Cat comes back and I die. Alas. Okay then. Bring these in. You. Yeah, Henny is great here. Go to one like that. And we have to go blanks. We're actually going to trim one of the masters and we're to trim a weapon craft. I could be very wrong. That was a close game. We're on the play. Yikes. We're sitting on 5 1-drops. Draw a land, we're fine. Is that a greedy keep? Oh yeah. This is where we're at. We're on the 3 Thoughtseize plans. What do you got? For sacrifice of food, you may pay 1. And if you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent cover among them. Put it into your hand. Take the devil. Yoink the devil from their hand. If I draw a swamp, we double Thoughtseize them. We drew a land, but not the land we wanted. Take your trail of crumbs. They drew another one. So be it. Get rid of your witch's oven. And this is where we're at. It's what we're doing. That was bad. Play the Shambling Ghast. Yep. They drew another devil. We drew a Field of Ruin. Wait, no, we have to pay the extra cost for kicker. That's not an alternate cost. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Next turn we kill it. No attacks. End the turn. My brain is stupid. Oh! Dang it! Swamp. Kill this one. Good lord. No attacks. That's fine. No blocks yet. Play the guest. One more land, and we're gonna start playing Marionette Masters on beatdown duty. Which is super weird. Opponent, take their beats. Thought sees me, opponent. Do it. Take a master. Yep. Come on, opponent. Do it. Kill the other one. Give me a treasure. Do it. Okay. We'll exile. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. The lantern's really just for cat. To make the cat oven stop. No attacks. End the turn. Opponent has an oven. Opponent passes. With the blockers, we block here. Ask you to kindly stop. Now we just hope and pray that they do not have a removal spell. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, opponent. Yes, yes, yes. So the last card they're sitting on could be a removal spell. They could be bluffing. Yes. Fabricate 3. Make it large. Attack my opponent. Okay. We're in it. Sacrifices their oven. Opponent draws 2 cards. They're sitting on a deadly dispute. They're in it. I got the cards. What have you got for me, opponent? Corvold. Oh dear. Yeah, me. Corvold is a problem. Go to my... We currently have 12 damage. We need to make that damage 17, or we're just dead to Corvold. Yeah, and he's nice, but... Domia. Okay. It's up to 8, but it's not enough. Yeah, because Corvold just gets big enough to kill me. This is unfortunate for me. Yes, yes, Domi for 3. Fatal push. That was close. That was close. We got them to 1. Oh. It feels bad. I'm sure there's a point during that game I could have gotten in for 1 damage and just didn't. Or something. I don't know. Oh well. It was close. On to match 3. Alright, match number 3. We're on the play. Pushes, thought seizes, and a treasure map. Okay. I hope this is a good hand for this match. Opponent's on the mulligan. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm so sorry. Hello. Nice mold of 5. Nice expressive iteration. No. Okay, opponent's on Phoenix. We'll play the map. Bushes are good against Phoenix. Only once, but they deal with the non-Phoenix threats pretty well. Resolve. Yeah, we'll take a swamp. Draw. Play out the swamp. Thought sees you again. Opponent considers. Strangle. Okay. Like that lightning axe in their graveyard, but I was supposed to scry there. Bottom field ruin. Or thought seizing you again. Oh, this feels terrible. But also so good. Bottom that push. Sacrifice 1 treasure. Draw some cards. Swamp, play a shambling ghast. I did it. We have a creature on the board. I've domed myself for 6 with Thought Seize. We're getting in there. Stop an opponent's end step. I start to sacrifice these treasures to draw cards. Draw me a card. Draw me a card. That's a card. That's a good card. And another swamp. Going to damage. Stop on your end step. We're going to sack this ghast. Just responds to really whatever you do. With this ghast, get a treasure, draw a card. Hard cast the Phoenix. Resolves. Not really. Make a treasure. Throw that card. Nice. Push the bird. Nice bird, buddy. Got him. Yeah. You know you got a strangle, bud. Sacrifice a treasure. Sacrifice the non-Ixalan one to draw a card. Okay. Get a weaponcraft enthusiast. Fabricate 2. Get a Skullport Merchant. And now I think our opponent is in deep trouble. Ooh, Just pass it a turn. Well, on your end step, we're going to sacrifice this bad boy. That's all he's good for. Sorry, Weaponcraft, but just your servos are more important than you. Another Dockside Chef. Yeah, Henny. Kind of similar jam to what we're already doing, but it's a threat. We're just the beatdown this game. We are the beatdown. Yeah. Up in your end step. In case I want to draw some cards. 43. Alright, we've drawn 4 more cards than them. We also systematically just wrecked their hand early on. I'd love to use these treasures to kill you with Marionette Master, but that's just not happening. Okay. I'd like to draw a card instead. What you got, opponent? Okay. I'd like to draw a card instead. Yeah. Nice removal, opponent. All of my creatures are expendable. Do I give them the satisfaction? Oh, this one says another. Yeah, he's indestructible now. This stops right here. Stop it. Oh, we just bullied that Phoenix player into submission. Oh no. Oh. We just bullied that Phoenix player. Got out a couple treasure maps. Oh. Go up lanterns. No. Map. You're less useful. I never draw this card. It hasn't been very useful. It makes me wonder. Henny's not great here. They don't have enough creatures for it to be relevant. Henny's great, but not this game. And I need Weaponcraft. Go down 1 master. Run it back like that. Oh, that was brutal. Utterly brutal. I have never bullied someone into submission so hard with this deck before. Eesh. This is my punishment. This is my punishment. Or is it? I'd like the Deadly Dispute. The Deadly Dispute's better than Thoughtseize. They're already on the mulligan. Yeah. I think we ditched the second Thoughtseize. Looks like I could do something to Deadly Dispute with, and that gets me back in. Yeah. That's what we do. You know the drill, opponent. Well, I'd like your cards to be stuck in your hand. You're gonna have to cast these later. Hold on to the Dockside Chef in case they have removal. So next turn when I can Deadly Dispute it in response. Opponent considers. Ditches Crackling Drake. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, there's an iteration. They are missing a land drop. Probably need that. Probably need a land. Got an opt. They didn't hit it. Cancel. We're actually going to hold on to the dispute. Wait for them to waste their removal spell on the Dockside Chef. Opponent's opting. Bottom's what they want. Whatever was on top. Does a card. Okay, okay. Charts a course. Discards. Bird or the ox? They discard the bird. I think we go ahead and ditch this chef now. Draw Master. Draw Thoughtseize. Play Swamp. Thoughtseize them. Look through their hand. Find something. Lightning Axe is a good thing to ditch. Finale of Promise. Ditch the Finale of Promise. Opponent is running out of gas. They're hard casting a bird. This is where things get interesting. I think we erased them. Say go. I have to wait 2 spells on it. Ledger Starter. Okay. Is that last spell also a removal spell? Opponent's looking for a removal spell. Didn't find it. Sacrifice itself. Draw a card. Fatal Push that bird. Attack. Put you to 14. When did I discard the ox? Opponent charts a course. The ox is big, but like... it's not big enough to kill the master. Opponent's thinking. Opponent is deep in the tank. Soul Guide Lantern would be amazing right now. Yep, they escaped the ox. 36 cards left in library. Okay. We're racing now. Well, there we go. I can't reasonably get in. Make you go blank. There you go. No graveyard for you. I need a push. I need a push. I need to push this Ledger Trailer before it becomes an issue. Gazal's Fury. Well, that got me. Okay. I think we'll just run it back. Alright, Tamono. Okay, I'm sorry. Play first. Yes. Which I thought seizes. They're on the mulligan. Stop on my upkeep. Scry with the map. What are we working with? Not at the moment. Okay, another weapon craft. Go and play at the swamp. Opponent iterates. We scry. Swamp, not at the moment. Draw Dockside Chef. Play out an Enthusiast. get two little guys. And then next turn I can start using the shift to sacrifice like the enthusiasts and stuff. Draw me some more cards. That's Ledger Shredder. That's okay. 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 Fun passing. Pay for it with the hostile. Resolve that ability. We will take it this time. Draw the land. Play the land. Push the Shredder. Play the enthusiast. Make two little boys. Punch with the boys, including the enthusiast, to send a message. I'm sitting on 3 treasures over here. Opponents play the second Ledger Shredder. Not bad, not bad. Opponent considers. Okay. Opponent plays the land. My turn. Oh, 12? I don't want that to just lightning axe it. End the turn. We will hold on to this for just a moment longer. I'd like for them to try and tap out. A third Ledger Shredder. These ledgers are shredded. Sacrifice this. Sacrifice this. Draw some cards. Yes. It is strangled. My questions are answered. Fairly certain that opponent is just hanging on. Resolve. Fairly certain that opponent's hanging on to a lightning axe. Actually, I should have played the Marionette Master out then. Go ahead and put you to 11. Go Blank really does just decimate their hand. As a Drake. Okay. Okay. Resolves. This is what I've been waiting for. They are dead. And we will just deflect. Yes. And spend all 3 treasures on different things. You are free to connive. And we beat Phoenix! Yeah! Alright! And we ranked up. Okay. Let's do special bonus match number 4, because match number 1 was a bit short. Okay. 2 Marionette Masters is not ideal, but we have Thoughtseize, Ghast, and Enthusiast, so we'll try it. Opponents on the play. I think. Yes. Stitcher Supplier. I don't like Fable the Mirror Breaker, but I also don't want you Thoughtseizing me? Do I take your Deadly Dispute? We have some turns to think about it. Yeah, I think we take your Deadly Dispute. Slow you down a bit. No drawing cards. Yep, you're gonna Thoughtseize me. Is there a land in there? I don't think there was. Opponent takes my Deadly Dispute. 'Tis only fair. I pass the turn. Okay. Return a creature card of mana value 3 or less and carry it to the battlefield. The Kansas creature would die, exile it instead. Okay. My turn. Get a Dockside Chap. Oh, I see what they're doing. This is the Greasefang deck. We hold on to Fatal Push for Greasefang. I actually wouldn't mind you milling a bunch more cards if you would like. Opponent doesn't seem to be wanting to do that. Opponent has nothing. Does nothing. Deadly Dispute, the Shambling Ghast. Create a treasure token. No attacks. End turn. Opponent thinking. Did they draw a land? No, but they drew another Stitcher Supplier. There's a lot of good stuff in their graveyard. Okay. I drew a Thoughtseize. I'm gonna play out my Weapon Craft. Make 2 Duders. Go ahead and pass the turn. I've got 2 Duders. Look at these little guys. I had specific tokens I used for my servos whenever I played the Mono Black Monument variation of this deck in... Okay, they're killing my chef, which makes me sad. But the Mono Black Monument version of this deck in Standard, and I called mine, I think, Dmitri and Vladimir. Go ahead and dispute the Enthusiast. Get a Shambling Ghast. Yes, no? Actually, we'll go ahead and play the Scrounger. Go ahead and get that out there. Opponent finally drew their second land. My turn. I drew my 4th land. That's very nice. We're going to Thoughtseize you. Take your Deadly Dispute. We're going to play a Shambling Ghast. We're going to play a Shambling Ghast and pass the turn. Opponent got their 3rd land. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Yep. That's nice. Go ahead and push it. Get in there. So the 15 end the turn. Discard up to 2 cards if you do draw that many cards. The cards Parhelion and their axe. Goes ahead and plays Grease Fang. There we go. Kill Grease Fang. Not today. My turn. No, don't attack with that. I want to attack with these 2 guys. I should have just played this first. So that way I can slam at these things. That's my bad. Play out a Marionette Master. Opponent plays a second Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. Okay. Well, now we're gonna have 2 Marionette Masters, and we're gonna have some fun with it. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on Marionette Master. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Get in there. Now I have 2 Marionette Masters, so we can have some fun. Opponent didn't read the cards. Opponent didn't read. Should have just taken the 1s. Okay. They're on some graveyardy nonsense. Go down. Cut you entirely. And then for my master. Run it back like that. I wish I had something to do on turn 2, but I'm gonna keep them. What are you working with? Deadly Disputes, Deadly Disputes. I'm gonna take your Fatal Mirror Breaker and I'll leave you with that. Okay. Okay. I gathered something to do on turn 2. Nice. Graveyard. I discarded that. Okay. Did opponent draw a 3rd land? Opponent is looking for that 3rd land. They got there. Cool. Funny enough, I just don't trust them. Go. This is an instant speed. I should have just held onto it. And but merchant, forget it's the draw a card part that's -X, -X. Access the number of blood cards that you control. Okay. play the enthusiast, make 2 friends. End the turn. Opponent is deadly disputing, sacrificing their own treasure, drawing some cards. Plays land. My turn. Okay. Play a shambling guest. Get a Skullport merchant. Really? Okay. Guess they don't want me to be able to sacrifice the Weaponcraft Enthusiast immediately. No attacks. End the turn. I will have... If I draw land... Well, that's just unfortunate. That is unfortunate. There's no need to think about it, opponent. You have one choice. Okay, opponent cracks a blood after taking forever to decide to take the Marionette Master. Was there an Epicure? Make a blood. My turn. Attack. Okay. Well, I mean... That makes things easier. Play this Soul Guide Lantern. We will exile, I guess, him. I could sacrifice this to the hostile. Or... I could draw a card. End the turn. And opponent scoops it up. I'm not sure why they scooped it up, but they did. We take those? So, Mono Black Master, how do we do? Overall, we did pretty good. We did 3-2. There was a 5th match that didn't record, in which we got trounced by Tin Man All-Star Band. What can you do? They were way too aggressive for us, and we just got beaten into the ground. It happens. Other than that, we lost to John's Sacrifice in a very close very close match. And yeah, we beat up Is It Phoenix. We beat up Greasefang, and they conceded the second match, and I don't know why they did. They weren't even close to dead. I guess they were just dead to a Marionette Master hitting the field. And that's why they did it? I don't know. And we also beat Rogues. They just didn't play the second game. But we did beat them game 1 pretty handily. So all in all, the deck is very fun to pilot. If you are sick and tired of regular Jund Sacrifice, give this a try. It's a lot of fun. It's a deviation of an old standard deck, Mono Black Monument. I cut the monuments. They're too expensive mana cost-wise, and just don't deal enough damage in the deck anymore for it to be particularly worth it. But yeah, deck's fairly good. At least I think it's good. I quite like it. And maybe you will too. That's gonna do it for me. Bye-bye!